The Lybrand Cemetery Restoration Committee would like to thank each of you for coming to this meeting. Our purpose is to ask you to help us restore Lybrand to its original level of beauty. The Lybrand Cemetery is located on Delaware Street in West Columbia, and its neighbors include other cemeteries such as Mount Tabor, Abundant Life Assembly of God, Westside Baptist Church, and Gibson. The next picture, designated for Lybrand, disappeared several years ago. It is one of our hopes to replace it with a new and more permanent one. We also have a donated U.S. flag and want to display it in remembrance of all the veterans buried here. The next series of pictures show the Lybrand Cemetery in and around June 2019. Care for the Lybrand fell off greatly around 2000 when the owners themselves passed away. Lybrand was privately owned. There are approximately 500 people buried here, but the number with living relatives is considerably less. The Lybrand Cemetery is the final resting place for many people who worked hard all their lives. Many of them lived in West Columbia and worked in the cotton mills that were located in Columbia, along the river, and in Olympia. In January 2020, the Restoration Committee had meetings with many of the churches and volunteer organizations located in the Midlands. These meetings led to a major cleanup that was held on Saturday, February 15, 2020. The groups provided a large number of volunteers to help finish the process. The work took almost all day, and as you can see, hundreds of unwanted trees were cut down and placed along the roads inside the cemetery proper. The time period between the February 15th cleanup and the ensuing COVID pandemic that swept this region of the state had some drastic effects on the Lybrand's recovery. The committee made the decision to spray the entire cemetery and kill all of the new growth that resulted from the tree removal activity. The chemicals selected and recommended by Clemson agricultural leadership would kill the new growth but not kill the grass growing on many graves being cared for. The picture you're viewing now showed the before and after shots that resulted from the herbicide spraying process. Many of the pictures show a dramatic change for the good when you can compare the after shots and the background viewing areas. This cleanup is still going on and will continue until spring 2023, when we hope the final cleanup will take place. The success of the final Lybrand cleanup greatly depends on your much-needed help. There will be 4 areas that will require attention. The following pictures show the area designated numerically and some examples of their present condition. It is the Restorations Committee hope that after this cleanup, we will find individuals and organizations that will adopt a grave, and through these efforts, physically and monetarily keep the Lybrand Cemetery looking beautiful. Here is what the Lybrand Cemetery looks like now. As you can see, many trees have been taken down, all the underbrush is gone, and every grave is accessible. We have taken over 13 tons of branches to the dump. Here is where you can help. We have approximately 12 or 15 trees left. We simply want to bring these down on the ground, and then we will cut them up later and distribute them. Thank you. Any help you can give will be greatly appreciated.